boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum, brought to you all week by Boost Mobile, Money is Power, by AutoZone, Get in the Zone, by Bud Light, the official beer of celebrations, and by DraftKings. Download the app today. There is a bunch of people on this stage with me here in the lobby of the Madison Square Garden. Everything is going down Saturday, June 10th at the theater here inside Madison Square Garden. We're going to get right to it because, like I said, I feel like I'm in line for tickets for a Beyonce concert or something. But gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Henry, I'm going to start with you. Henry Lebron, welcome. Puerto Rican Day weekend here in New York City. You're on a card with a bunch of your fellow countrymen. How excited are you to be here with us?
Fin de semana de la parada puertorriqueño, estás aquí con todos tus compañeros. ¿Cómo te sientes de estar aquí?
Pues mira, me siento muy contento, primeramente agradecido de Dios. Es la segunda vez consecutiva que estoy presente en un cartel como este, tan importante, donde estuvieron muchos de los grandes de nosotros anteriores. De verdad que muy contento, contento con mis compañeros boricuas, Xander, Omar, sabe que hemos estado, ¿me entiendes?, trabajando arduamente y de verdad que muy contento. Esperamos dar el máximo, el 100%, y también por ustedes, espero que se disfruten este día, este sábado, que lo disfruten, fin de semana de la parada, así que vamos a echarle el resto.
I feel very happy. I feel ready to fight this Saturday. You know, this is the second year in a row that I fight in Puerto Rican Day Parade. I'm happy to be here with my teammates, Xander Zayas, Omar Rosario. We are ready to put on a show for Puerto Rican Day Parade, and we're just here to just fight on Saturday.
Because I get to perform in front of my family and my friends and my fans once again. It's home, baby. It's also, you know, the mecca of boxing. It's always a great opportunity to be able to fight on the card whenever I get to fight here.
Your translator is off here. You come from a long line of Polish heavyweights. What's it mean to you to carry that torch?
Przed tobą była długa linia polskich pięściarzy wagi ciężkiej. Teraz ty wkraczasz. Co to znaczy dla ciebie?
Przede wszystkim jestem bardzo dumny ze swojego pochodzenia. Polacy bardzo długo wyczekiwali kolejnego Andrzeja Gołotę, więc mam nadzieję, że nikogo nie zawiodę i będę godnym jego następcą.
I'm extremely proud of my heritage and where I come from. The Polish people are waiting for the next Andrew Golota, and I hope that's going to be me.
It's funny you mention that. My next question. Most of the champions, well, all of the champions in the heavyweight division are in their 30s. When do you feel you'll be ready for your shot at a title in a great heavyweight division?
Wszyscy mistrzowie wagi ciężkiej już mają po 30. Kiedy myślisz, że to będzie twoja kolej?
Zdecydowanie nie mam zbyt długiej kariery amatorskiej, więc na pewno muszę budować się bardzo mądrze. Potrzebuję na pewno jeszcze dużo doświadczenia, ale chciałbym za 3-4, maksymalnie 5 lat być w swoim prime i walczyć o tytuły mistrzowskie.
It's a process for me step by step. I don't have a long amateur career. We have a great game plan. I think in about 3-4 years I'll be reaching my prime and I'll be ready to attack.
One last question for you. You've made home here in the New York, New Jersey area. What does it mean to you every time you fight? The Polish flags lining the ring walk and the fans that come out to support you.
Nowy Jork, New Jersey to tak jak twój drugi dom. Dużo polskich kibiców przychodzi, polskie flagi wieszą. Co to znaczy dla ciebie, jak wchodzisz do ringu, to wszystko widzisz, jakie emocje masz?
No, przede wszystkim to jest dla mnie ogromny zaszczyt. Coraz bardziej czuję się tu jak na gali w Polsce, jak w domu. No, mam nadzieję, że jeszcze trochę i wypełnię cały stadion.
It's a huge honor for me. With each fight coming up, I feel more and more like I'm fighting in Poland. So I hope soon enough I'll be able to pack the whole stadium filled with Polish fans.
Soon enough. Thank you very much for being here. Omar Rosario, great to have you with us. I'm going to come out. How motivated are you to be on this card on such an iconic weekend in New York City?
I am very happy and thankful with Top Rank and God to have the second opportunity to fight here in MST the day before the parade, Puerto Rican parade. It's a proud for me, and I am ready to put a statement and demonstrate that I am the future in 140 pounders.
What does it mean to you? Similar to what I just asked Damian, the Puerto Rican flags are going to be out en masse in that theater Saturday night. What's that mean to you? Does it give you an extra boost? Like you just said, it's the day before the big parade. There's going to be flags everywhere.
Yes, fighting in New York is like fighting in Puerto Rico because a lot of Puerto Rican go to the MSG, and last year I feel the energy and I like it, and I know that Saturday night I will live that.
So there's a young crop of amazing fighters in Top Rank. You're 10 fights in. You know, what have you taken away from this pro game so far? What have you learned now 10 fights into your short career?
Yes, I learned a lot in my last 10 fight, and I'm ready to keep growing as a fighter and demonstrate that I am the future and the new era in the 140. And this year I want to establish myself in the elite of the 140 pounder.
Listen, thanks for spending time with us. It's going to be fireworks Saturday night. You're going to be a part of those fireworks. Robson Conceicao, how are you, brother? Thank you for joining us. How motivated are you to get back into this game, man? Back on the win column, coming off that fight with Shakur.
Olá, Robson, muito bem-vindo por estar aqui connosco. Como é que te sentes depois daquela luta com o Shakur? Como é que te sentes estar agora de volta outra vez à Top Rank?
Contra o Shakur foi uma grande luta, né? Lutei contra um grande adversário, um grande campeão, e tive essa luta como um grande aprendizado, e agora estou de volta, firme e forte, pronto para retornar tudo em busca do cinturão mundial mais uma vez.
My fight against Shakur was a great fight. He's a great champion. It was a fight that I got a great opportunity to learn, but now I'm focused, I'm back, and I'm on my path to become the world champion.
Looking at this division, you can't look past Blanco, who you're fighting Saturday, but what's on your list? How do you see yourself getting back into this game to what you just said, back to a championship?
Nesta divisão, portanto, agora vais ter este combate este sábado contra o Blanco, mas no teu plano, como é que tu vês então o próximo passo e como é que vês este caminho rumo a seres o campeão mundial?
Bom, eu penso sempre em um passo a cada vez, né? Tenho agora um grande adversário que é o Nicolas Polanco, uma grande luta que eu tenho que dar o meu máximo para poder sair vencedor. E no futuro eu penso novamente lutar contra o Oscar Valdez, que é uma luta que eu não tenho como que eu perdi até hoje.
In my career, I always like to focus on a step at a time. Right now, I'm just going to focus on this fight. He's also a great fighter. But next, I'm just focused on hopefully fighting Oscar Valdez, because still today, I don't understand how I lost.
I was going to bring up that next. You've been in some incredibly close fights. Some could argue that they should have gone your way, as you just mentioned. Do you carry a different chip on your shoulder now, where you go into the ring where you want to leave, no doubt?
Tu já tiveste em algumas lutas que, porventura, deixaram alguma dúvida, que poderia pender a vitória para o teu lado. Quando tu agora lutas, sentes algum tipo de pressão em que, não, agora vou mesmo para não deixar dúvida nenhuma?
100%, me preparei muito para essa luta. Eu tive uma grande mudança de data por problemas com visto, tive mais tempo para me preparar. Estou 100% certo de que darei um grande combate a todos.
Yes, 100%. And now with the fact that they postponed this fight, I had even more time to get ready, and I'm super focused and super confident that I'm going to put a great show this Saturday.
Excited to see you in the ring Saturday night. Thank you very much for being with us. I'm going to come over here to Jamaine Ortiz. Jamaine, Jimmy Birchfield, Classic Entertainment and Sports, now signed with Top Rank. How excited are you for this next step in your journey?
I'm very excited to make a statement here at Top Rank and be one of the top competitors and just chase a world title.
I've asked this, it comes up a lot in press conferences, to not look past the current task at hand, but there's a lot of conversation about the lightweight division, talks about you fighting the likes of Shakur. How do you stay focused at the task at hand?
I don't really listen fight week to any media or any YouTube channels, anything like that. I'm just focused on my opponent, focused on my training, focused on what I got to do on Saturday to come out victorious and then we could talk about the plans after that.
I just want everybody in the room to know Jamaine just called you all out. He doesn't listen to any media, so you guys can all.
I respect all y'all. I appreciate it.
No, you don't have to backpedal. It's fine. They got tough skin. You're fighting Galindo, probably your toughest competitor to date. We saw him drop Morataya. What did you take away from watching that tape, and does he present any challenges for you Saturday night that you think might be a problem?
Yeah, I think every opponent has his set of challenges. He's definitely a power hitter, and I can't sleep on him, and I just got to stay extra sharp and focused.
Listen, Jamaine, thanks so much. Congratulations on signing the top rank. Excited to see you in the ring Saturday night. And to everybody else on the stage with us, thank you guys for your time. I know fight week can be daunting at times and crazy with the schedule, so thank you. Moving on to our co-feature, they're sitting on either side of me. It's Ronald Cruz to my left, Xander Zayas to my right, a great junior middleweight showdown. Xander, I want to start with you because this seems to be becoming a regular thing here. Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend in New York City. You always look great. You're always in shape. How excited are you to be back here at Madison Square Garden to put on a show?
Well, first off, I want to thank Top Rank, ESPN, MSG for the opportunity they always give me. This will be my first Puerto Rican weekend. I'm excited for this one. It's awesome to see all these cultures come together and bring an excellent show to MSG and to New York. And I'm ready to put on a show for my Puerto Rican fans Saturday night. I'm excited.
Ronald, I want to come to you. How excited are you to be on this card Saturday night, New York City?
Oh, I'm beyond excited, man. I think this is an opportunity I've been waiting for my whole life. And, I've been preparing really hard, and I can't wait, man. I'm excited to go out there, have fun, and do what we do best.
Speaking of that opportunity, I wrote down here, why are you the guy to derail one of the hottest stars in the game right now?
You know what, man? I think that I've spent a lot of years coming and getting to this point. I think that I've been in the ring with great world champions, the likes of Mike Tyson, Sergey Lipinets, Johnny Beck. I think that I can hang, and I think that it's my time, man. I think Xander's a great competitor. I can't wait to get in there, and I think boxing needs fights like this where you're fighting against the best. If you're not fighting the best, what are you doing?
I love it. You've been in the ring with some tough guys. I wrote that down, so that's funny. Did you look at my notes, or you did, right? Yeah, I figured. Were you offended or surprised when you got this call? Did you think this fight was going to happen?
Well, you know what? We've been waiting for this fight since the beginning of the year. So when it got postponed, I felt a little offended because I said, "Oh man, they're pushing me to the side," But they ended up sealing the deal, and I'm glad that happened. And I respect Xander a lot, and I'm really happy that we were able to make this fight happen.
Xander, I want to come back to you. Clearly your toughest opponent to date. What do you expect Saturday night?
Well, like he said, he's motivated. It's an opportunity that he's been waiting his whole life. So I'm expecting him to come out and wanting to fight, wanting to put on a show. Everything is done. When the fight got postponed, we contacted Top Rank. We said that this is the opponent we wanted to fight. We wanted to continue to get this fight, and they allowed me to do that. And now here we are, June 10th, Madison Square Garden, Puerto Rican Day weekend. I'm excited to put on a show and showcase what we've been working on.
You both brought it up. It was postponed from the April 1st date. How are you feeling? Any concerns having coming off an injury?
Not at all, not at all. I feel like the body needed it. Sometimes, the body tells you need to take a break in different ways, and that was the way to the body, to tell me that I needed a break. And now I'm more than ready. I'm excited. I'm motivated. My family's here. My fans are here. And I'm gonna put on a show. I'm gonna shot like I always do.
Ronald, without giving anything away, what's your game plan Saturday night? How do you, I said the word derail, but how do you shock the boxing world Saturday night?
Look, man, I'm gonna get in that ring. I'm gonna look sexy. Me and Xander, two good-looking guys. We're just gonna put on a great show, baby.
We get a tight 3-shot here. Sexy, and screen grab that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
you
that.
guys
man.
take it out. That's the quote of the day.
I appreciate that, and again, he's very motivated. I know he's gonna come out and try to put on a show. It's the next step in my career, and I'm excited to take on it.
You talk about family being here, Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend, Madison Square Garden. How do you stay focused and not allow those distractions in fight week to creep in and cause a little slip up here or there?
Like Jermaine said, fight week is all about staying as focused as possible, getting all the distractions to the side and just focus on making weight and putting on a show Saturday night. Right now, it's just a regular fight week for me. I try to stay motivated, listening to music, just dancing, having fun, cutting weight, and everything else is done. I mean, the hard work is all over.
Ronald, Xander, this is a co-feature that I think everybody's excited to see. Any last words before we bring everybody up for some photos, Ronald?
I just want to thank Top Rank, Bob Arum. I want to thank my team, thank God, thank everybody who made this possible. And I can't wait to put on a show for you guys, all right? I hope you enjoy it. Heart and soul got poured into this camp, and here we go, baby.
Xander?
To all the Puerto Rican fans, I see you guys Saturday night here at Hulu, at the theater. I'm sorry, I helped you, I fixed it for you, and then
It's okay.
my fault.
It's all right.
To all the fans, it's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great night. I want to thank my team, Top Rank, ESPN, MSG, and Saturday night, you guys will see Xander back in action.
All right, everybody, too.
I wrote that down. You've been making the rounds. The city has embraced this fight. It's everywhere. People are talking about it. How long have you been here? And are you settled, ready to go?
Yeah, I've been here about 10 days now, 10, 12 days now. Come over nice and early, get used to sort of the heat. I was expecting the heat, but it's not been so hot. So yeah, it's been okay for me. Being Scottish, used to cold weather. So yeah, I haven't had to adjust too much to the heat. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. Adjusted nice and easy and settled in nicely. Yeah.
What'd you think of that cloud storm from Canada with all the orange skies? It's a little trippy the other day.
Yeah, it was mad. I was out walking yesterday up at Times Square, and it just come over, and it was quite cool. We got some good cool photos and stuff. Yeah, it was quite cool.
Teofimo, I want to come to you. You've been pretty vocal about this fight. Is that genuine hostility, or is it just promoting the fight?
It's what it is, man. I speak my truth, and that's how I feel, yeah. So, everything that I speak out, I'm just trying to make it into existence. Law of attraction, having good faith in it, and just put on a show and giving what the fans really want to see, an outstanding performance.
You conquered the lightweight division. What would it mean to take over the junior welterweight division?
Oh, it means everything. I mean, what is the takeover if he doesn't take over the guys that are the kingpin of the division, right? So when it comes to Josh Taylor, junior welterweight, he is the guy, and that's the guy that you gotta beat to be the greatest, right? So this is what we aim for all the time.
Yeah, Josh, he says what it means. I mean what I say as well, so I got that wrong there. But yeah, I say what I mean as well. So yeah, there's a little bit genuine, just dislike here. He's been disrespectful. So yeah, and a lot of words he's said, I'm going to make him pay for on Saturday. So yeah, I can't wait to get in there and get torn amongst them.
What do we see Saturday night?
Josh Taylor win. That's all. Possibly by KO. Nice and early.
The best version of me that I have yet to see in myself. I question myself because I know I'm greater, and every true artist always does that. We aim for perfection, but there's only one perfect person that's perfect, and that is God. So for me, I think it's just practice makes improvement, and we've improved since my last fight, and we're ready to put on that show, and I think that we will win, most definitely, and I believe that, I'll be two-time world champion. That's dope.
Previous performances and say, you're not as good as your last fight, but I believe that's a lot of shit. I prepared crap for the last fight, so I performed crap. I believe he was the same, takes the eye off the ball, and he performed crap as well. So we both got the bit between our teeth here. He's up against the king of the division. I know he's a good fighter. The version that beat Lomachenko is a very good fighter. That's the version that I'm preparing for. So. It's all about your preparation, and this time I've prepared diligently to the best of my ability, and you'll see the best of me on Saturday night.
Teo, same to you. We want to see that vintage Teo Lopez on Saturday night. Are you there?
Fuck yeah, I'm there. Heck yeah, man. I'm excited about this. This is like a dream come true, turning into reality. I mean, what more can you really shoot for? You know what I mean? This guy, no one really has called out Josh Taylor. Who knows why? Maybe because he beat everybody already. So for me, I'm here. I'm here to come in there and take everything that you got. Ain't no trying with me, man. That's just the thing, though.
That's all it's going to be. It's going
Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. Shout out to Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson again. Here we go. Clown. You not got any quotes of your own?
I do have one. I just made it up yesterday. I think it says, "Aim for death, for that's where life begins."
Oh, okay. Wow. No comment.
I think it's a good one. You aim at death, for that's where life begins. Everybody's scared of death. I don't know why. We all gonna die, but at least if I die, I'm dying for something that means something that's gonna last forever. That's what great's all about. Something that you don't really know. That's what it is, man. Hey, at the end of it all, I'm ready to take over, put on a show for everybody. Listen, it's been a great run. Thank you, Top Rank. Thank you, ESPN, for the love and support. For myself, this is my 7th year now as a professional, and about to be a 7-time world champion within that time frame. I mean, that's great. At 25 years young, I mean, this is what we're all about, man. Remaking history, making history, and giving the fans and giving the kids, the youth, a good thing to follow on. They need that. They need that motivation to know that they could do it too. The only way you can, there's earth, there's man, and in between that, you bring the realization within yourself from the heavens.
Just kick some ass, bro.
Champ. Listen, at the end of it all, man, everybody can laugh, do whatever the fuck they want, but it's just me and him that's fighting.
You came over here, you're in New York City. You mentioned you were here before on the undercard, but this is your show, this is your Saturday night. What does all of that come together, put it into perspective a little bit? You're coming into his backyard, and clearly, you know, I don't want to get into too much personal, but the war of words has been pretty crazy up to this point, and here we are in New York City.
This is for me, this is a dream come true. When I, starting out as a professional, or even as a young kid, you always dream of coming over stateside and fighting in venues like this. This is the mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden. So for me, this is a dream come true. Fighting in a place like this, topping the bill, bringing the travelling fans over. The Tartan Army's coming over as well. So yeah, I can't wait to get in there on Saturday and another dream come to becoming a reality. So yeah, this is brilliant, and this clown here sitting in my way on Saturday is in my way. It's just another piece of cannon fodder. That's what it is.
Listen, I'm getting ESPN over there going, let's wrap this up and we'll get you on the scale tomorrow afternoon. Listen, on behalf of everybody here at Top Rank Boxing, thank you for being with us. As always, this is Boxing, this is Top Rank. We'll see you right here tomorrow afternoon.